This is Court.
Let's start with the Oscar nominations first, because as not surprising as it is. Oh wait, before we continue, people going crazy outside here in Philly. Just believe it. I believe it. It's moments like these I hate when I'm not home, but it's okay. I don't even be living. I don't really live in Philly. I am from Philly, but my home is in Delaware. But man, oh man, if I knew this was happening, I'd be watching the game in Philly with the fam. But it's so exciting. Anyway, back to what I was saying, Taquan. Don't get me distracted too, Taquan. Okay. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today was the Oscar nominations, mostly because I feel like we have not only missed out, because I wanted to talk about a couple of things about the Oscar nominations. I think we're missing heavily the opportunity for like the horror scary genre to be in Oscar nominations, because like to not see certain names that were killing it within the horror scary movie genre, like that shit just drove me nuts. That shit drove me nuts. Keke Palmer not being up there for Nope is insane to me. Mia Goth, and that's a white woman, y'all. You know I don't be hyping the white people up like that, but I'm gonna hype Mia Goth up. From X to Pearl. Wait, did X come out 2021? I think X might have come out 2021. But her performance in Pearl? You mean to tell me Mia Goth didn't get no nominations? That blew me. But then what also blew me is there was just way too much great Black content that came out this year. Way too many. You mean to tell, listen. You mean to tell me that not a single name from Woman King got a nomination? Not a single name. Not the person who wrote it. Not the stars of the movie. Viola Davis, Mbedu? Thuzo Mbedu. Shayla Ateem, Lashana Lynch. No nominations. From the powerhouse that was Woman King. Okay. It drives me nuts, but also it don't surprise me. Because I don't know if y'all knew this, but Viola Davis did an interview. I forget, she was sitting at a table. She was around a couple people, and she talked about what movies, like you have to check off something when it comes to those movies. You have to check off if it holds the white man and a white man's and a Black man's attention. If it can be sold commercially to that group of people, right? And she said, and there's some other stipulations that it needed to really, could it be sold? And I just feel like them could not handle the fact that a woman-led film not only did well within the box office, but it got great reviews. Great reviews. Like, you mean, how, Sway? Quickly. And not to bash nobody, but to see not no awards for this, but to see like a bunch of awards for these other movies. I don't want to pull out any, I don't want to say any specific movie that I feel like was maybe overhyped. But I saw, I'm not going to talk, it's not Triangle of Sadness. I don't want y'all to think it's Triangle of Sadness. I actually quite enjoyed Triangle of Sadness. But I saw another movie that was nominated heavily that I thought was just a random movie about, like, I don't know. It didn't really, like, reel me. It just felt like a regular movie. It didn't reel me in as movie of the year, like to be nominated in almost every category. Y'all can go ahead and do what y'all want and look that up and see which one you think I'm talking about. But I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna just say it. I don't think Banshees outdid The Woman King. I'm sorry, y'all. I was about to sit here and just and talk through circles. But listen, I'm gonna just keep it real for a second. I don't think Banshees should have got more what's it called? More nominations than The Woman King. I don't. Do I think there were great performances within Banshees? I do, but the story? Was the story as powerful and as like wow and wowzers as The Woman King? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't. I think everybody had a good time in The Woman King theater. In my personal opinion, there was a couple moments in Banshees where I shifted a little in my seat. I was like, okay, how much longer we got? I didn't do that not once in Woman King. Once. But hey, I can't be overly surprised, because if the Oscars gonna do anything, it's make sure they people get the recognition they deserve. Okay? That's what they're gonna do. But did you hear? I don't know if y'all heard about this. Not Banshees of Ed Sheeran. Y'all are getting on my nerves. Taquam said, right, a damn shame. Okay? Just insane. The way Woman King was glossed over infuriated me. Seriously, that film did what the movie was flawless without notes. I have no notes for Woman King. Absolutely outstanding story. And not a single recognition. It boggles my mind. Bluebell 2 on every level. Yeah. Taquam, I never even heard of the Banshee movie. And you probably didn't. I didn't hear about it until I saw the Oscar nominations. No offense. My mom had a tirade over this. She thought Banshees was average. Thank you, Clipper Girl 80. That's the best way to describe that movie. I think it was average. Was it? Well, how can I describe it? Don't get me. The performances were great. I think Carrie Condon, the sister in Banshees of Inisherin. I don't know. It's a made up island they decided to use. But I thought Carrie Condon did a really great job. I thought Colin Farrell also did a wonderful job. The boy, what was the boy's name? I think his name is Barry in real life. He did wonderful. His story I thought was the most important story throughout the whole show, throughout the whole movie, and it didn't really get talked about throughout the film. But hey, I listen. All I'm saying is, I'm sorry. I got another thought in my head. It's my ADHD going ham right now. All I'm trying to say is that there's absolutely no way, and no one can convince me that The Woman King shouldn't have been nominated for anything. Okay, I'm sick about it. And you know who else was toyed with this year? Danielle Deadwyler. The performance she did in Till gave me chills. Danielle Deadwyler should be on everybody's watch list, because she is phenomenal. Any role she's done, The Harder They Fall, she was in the that From Scratch show. She killed it in. She was in Till. She's in something else. I can't think of it right now. But my God, everything Danielle Deadwyler puts her finger on, every script she's given to read in front of a camera, she fucking kills it. So her not being nominated as well felt like a personal attack. Okay? Felt like a personal attack. I'm sick. I'm frustrated. Okay? You hear me? That opening scene in Women King was everything. Everything. Like, what are we even talking about? I feel like I've already seen Banshees. The storyline felt recited. I'm not, you know what, Bluebell? Listen, I'm pointing at my head right now because we here. But that's all I'm gonna say about it. Because, congratulations to them. But I feel like the Oscars snubbed a lot of people. And I feel very devastated by it. And it's a shame, because I am elated about Angela Bassett. I am through the roof about Brian Tyree Henry. Those are actors who deserve their award nominations, and they better fucking win, because Brian Tyree Henry has been phenomenal in everything he's been in. I know he just got nominated for Causeway, that new movie on Apple TV with, what's the lady's name? Oh God. Jennifer Lawrence. Yes, ma'am. Jennifer Lawrence. And Angela Bassett, beyond deserved. Beyond, Angela Bassett's been deserving of an award way before Wakanda Forever. Okay? Let's just get that straight. Okay? Angela Bassett been owed an award nomination. Okay? And she better win. Because that, when she's screaming when she is screaming at Denai, I was crying in that theater. I was crying, bawling. I was sniffling out loud. I don't even care. Angela Bassett did that, and I was pissed how they did her in the movie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I talked about this last time in an old video. I'm gonna tell you right now. With Namor would have been Namor would be no more. You hear me? Namor would be no more. That Water Kingdom would have lost the king. You hear me? Why you do? I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. But anyway, that's how I felt about the nominations. I felt like we as in us, us, the community, we're given a disservice because there's no way we didn't dominate the categories. There's just no way. But I digress. Congratulations to those who were nominated. I'm beyond excited about Angela Bassett, Brian Tyree Henry. I'm also super excited about Michelle Yeoh, Stephanie Sue, or I'm sorry if I'm saying the last name incorrectly, Stephanie, everybody from Everything or Everywhere All at Once. I think Ki Huan Kwan. I'm saying his name correctly. I'm probably not. I'm so sorry. But every person that was in Everything Everywhere All at Once got those nominations and they deserved it. That movie is great. I am excited for those people, but I'm going to tell you what. They did us a disservice. Not putting Danielle up there, not putting Kiki up there, not putting Thuzo, Shayla, Lashana, Viola. Them not being up there is insane. I'm gonna say that to the end of my days. I don't care. I promise you I don't care.